Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. Now, today with the Truck Series, they now have the playoff field. I'm now going to react to my predictions that I made, I think, during February, basically at the very start of the Truck Series season, if not maybe like when the Truck Series didn't even start. So I was, I made some interesting threads, but I'm just gonna react to them, and I'm going to see how much I got right. So let's have a look.
So we'll first talk about the certain ones. Obviously, the first two, Zane Smith and Ben Rhodes.
Okay, that one makes sense. That did happen. Zane Smith is in the playoffs, including Ben Rhodes. So that is a giant tick for me for both Smith and Rhodes. I mean, it was kind of makes sense. I mean, obviously Zane Smith, Ben Rhodes, both of them past champions. So I think that absolutely makes sense.
No question for there. Zane Smith obviously out the Truck Series champion from last year, and Ben Rhodes, he has been very, very consistent
Yes,
throughout his Truck Series season.
that's
So
very true.
definitely Ben Rhodes. I also have Ty Majeski inserted. Now you could also
I got that right as well. He actually won Richmond. So well actually no he didn't, but he was basically in by a point either way. So yeah, I was wrong on that.
make a factor of Majeski also being part of the likely category. But I think
What
he
am I saying? What
showed
likely?
some great promise last year in the Truck Series, and I think I generally think he's going to win multiple times during the regular season.
Ah! Ha! Ah! Ah! Oh, he did not win a single race in the regular season, but he was very, very consistent.
So I'm pretty excited to see how he goes. Obviously, he's now going to be in a Ford, so I do have some pretty high hopes for Ty Majeski. That's for certain. Zane Smith, obviously, because Truck Series champion. Ben Rhodes, very, very consistent, including Ty Majeski. Both of them have been very, very consistent throughout the season. Heck, Majeski even made it to the Final Four in his first full-time Truck Series effort with Thorsport Racing. So I have a lot of high hopes for Ty Majeski, and I think he's going to continue going up that trajectory. So I move over to likely, and I have a total of 4 drivers under this likely category. I have Stuart Friesen from Hallamar Friesen Racing,
Uh,
Grant Enfinger from GMS Racing, Carson Hosvar from Nice Motorsports, and Matt Crafton from Thorsport Racing.
okay, let's break this down. Stuart Friesen. Yikes. That is a massive yikes. He did not make it to the playoffs, actually. Yeah. He finished was a 22nd, I'm pretty sure, in Richmond. So if he didn't do that well, Anfinger, Husavar, they won. They they basically got wins to lock themselves into the playoffs, and Crafton just made it into the playoffs by the points. So yeah, I was wrong there, but Stuart Friesen. I mean, to be fair, Freeze is actually a pretty good shout, I'll be honest, on making it to the playoffs. He's been very, very good, very consistent as well during the regular season. He normally wins as well in the regular season, but this time he sadly didn't and was a bit inconsistent, I'll be honest, throughout the regular season. So, yikes.
All of them they kind of all just had just meh seasons. Like last year, like Crafton especially just had just a meh season.
That's true.
Like I won't be surprised if Crafton even retires at the end of the season. I'll be honest. I
Oh,
won't be surprised about that.
hey, Craft retiring from the end of the season. Okay, that's a bit of a bold prediction, but I won't be surprised either, I'll be honest.
But I guess we'll go obviously from how I did it. So Stuart Friesen first. Obviously, he got that when it was in Texas. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was in Texas where he won. Where he won and locked himself into the playoffs. And other than that, I don't think it was a pretty forgettable season last year. I'll be honest with for Friesen, but I still think he did a very, very good job last year. Granite Finger, also very, very forgetful. Obviously, he got that win in Milwaukee Mile. I'm pretty sure. That's all. I mean, Friesen and Finger, they both of them had very, very similar seasons where they were just meh and just meh. That's really all. Carson Hosvar, still looking for that first win. Hosvar is. I do think he actually has a pretty good chance maybe this season, but the Truck Series, they've been looking. The competition has been pretty vast. It's pretty big. It's ooh, yeah. the talent in Truck Series has definitely improved from last year, in my opinion. We have some great rookies coming in as well, some great teams as well. So it probably might be difficult for us to get in, but I think Carson will get in. And the final one, Matt Crafton. He's kind of at the tail end of his career, I'll be honest, in the Truck Series. So I won't be surprised if he does retire at the end of this season. But
Jesus Christ.
for that.
Jesus Christ, I have no faith in Matt Crafton. My God, I really want him to retire. Horsefly did get 3 wins, so I was kind of right on that. And I was also right as well that the field for the Truck Series this season has massively improved from last season. So at least I'm around that.
And now finally, my 3 possible drivers to make it into the playoffs. The first one, also I'll go with them one by one. The first one, I have Christian Eckes from McAnally Hillman Racing.
Oh shit! Okay, I got Christian Eckes right. Well, so Christian Eckes, he is basically now a playoff, like a possible championship winner. So that's pretty good, actually. I'll give myself that. That's really good. Because I'm pretty sure like he got like where in Atlanta, Darlington. I don't know where else he went, but I know he has multiple wins. So I think this was. I don't know why I said the possible section, because I'll be honest. I mean, Christian Eckes, he has a lot of talent, so I don't know why it's a possible, but yeah, that's a good prediction from me, I guess.
Christian Eckes, he was like, he was just chilling around like the 7th through 8th region in the playoffs last year, and I mean, even like last year's driver Derek Krause, he almost made it. He was very close to making it to the playoffs. He was basically the top seed of the non-playoff drivers in the standings in 11th place. So I think he has a very good shot. I think McAnally Hillman Racing will also take a massive step forward as well on their development in the Truck Series. And I think Christian Eckes will give the teams their first playoff berth. Very bold prediction, I know. But I think Christian Eckes is a fantastic choice for the team. And I think he's going to do an amazing job.
And that's true. McAnally Hillman Racing has definitely improved from last season, thanks to Christian Eckes. And also Jake Garcia as well. He was also really good as well.
The second one is, I'm pretty sure, the driver who came 12th, I'm pretty sure 12th or 14th in the standings last year. That being Matt DiBenedetto.
Oh, wait, okay. I actually forgot that I predicted DiBenedetto to make it here. He was consistent, always in the top 10. Had a lot of consistent runs, and he didn't win, but he was very consistent, just like Majeski. Very consistent. So yeah, I was definitely yeah. I mean, I couldn't understand why this is also a bold prediction, considering that Rackley Wall, they've been kind of mid most of the time. But I think here they've stepped it up a lot, and also Matt as well. DiBenedetto definitely has improved from last season, so I think I made a good decision here. That's really good.
For Rackley Wall, I think I could definitely see him improving from last year. Last year was, I mean, it was good. I mean, he also got his first win at Talladega. But I think he's going to get, well, I should say I think he's going to make a massive jump forward in the Truck Series this season. I think Rackley Wall has also improved as well from last year. So I hope that he can obviously lock himself into the playoffs, either via points or by a win. But that's also a pretty bold prediction.
Well, he locked it in via points, so at least I was right on that.
And maybe my biggest bold prediction for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series playoffs is Haley Deegan.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. It was too bold of a prediction. Oh my God. Oh, that's painful. Oh my God. Yeah, she missed out on it. Oh, that was. To be fair, some of the stuff that has happened to her is not her fault most of the time. Sometimes, like, some bits have been her fault. So, yeah, that's painful. Oh, God, Haley Deegan. Oh god, I messed it up really bad. Because to be fair, it was actually looking really good until I said Haley Deegan for the top 10 for the playoffs. It was actually looking not that bad. Like, Frieza would have been actually a pretty decent shot. Haley Deegan, on the other hand, that was definitely a long shot to make it to the playoffs. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh Jesus. That pains me. That physically pains me that I said Haley Deegan. Oh god. I want to hear my reasoning.
I think Deegan has. Oh, she has. Well, okay. This is her best, her best chance to get into the playoffs in the Truck Series. DGR Crossley, or now called Tricon Garage, has been a pretty mid-pack team. I think now they're gonna make a pretty big jump forward now with the help from Toyota. But I think ThorSport is going to be really helpful to her, and I generally think that it's going to be her perfect opportunity to finally make it to the playoffs. If she doesn't, that'll be a massive disappointment for her season. Because ThorSport expects to be in the playoffs. If she doesn't make it to the playoffs, that's a massive disappointment for her season overall. That's like, even if she wins a race, that's basically expected for ThorSport. But if she doesn't win a race, or she doesn't even make it to the playoffs, that's already a horrible season for ThorSport standards.
God.
And the only reason why she basically she's in the truck, or I should say she's in the team, is because Ford. You know, I mean, I think ThorSport would not be the top 4 team, or maybe Front Row might be the best 4 team.
No, Front Row's still the best.
But it's mainly for the manufacturer support, obviously. So that's the only reason why Haley Deegan's in this, and she better make it to the playoffs to actually prove to everyone that she is not a boss. And I don't think she will ever be a boss. I think she was just way overhyped. But even though she did actually pretty well in the Archive series, last year, it was a very forgettable season for Deegan. I'll be honest.
Oh god, I put so much pressure on Haley Deegan. Holy crap! So that is actually my predictions. Smith, Rose, Majeski, Friesen, and Finger, host for Craftsman, Eckers, Benedetto, and Deegan. Let's not have a look. Well, well, actually, the 2 drivers I missed out on were Corey Heim and Nick Sanchez. Now, I kind of forgot about Corey Heim, I'll be honest. I kind of forgot about him. And I kind of thought Tricon Garage was going to be like they were like last time, like previously, like DGR Crossley. I was very, very wrong. I remember like Tanner Gray, he was in the top 10 for like majority of like the first half of the season. And Corey Heim, as soon as he won, I'm pretty sure Marcusville, I was like, fuck. So I was pretty wrong about that. And for Nick Sanchez, that was a bit of a surprise to me. I was not expecting Rev Racing to have that much, like, to be this competitive. And also for Sanchez, I have, like, 3 poles or 5 poles or whatnot, like, coming into this season. I was very surprised about that. So, very wrong about those. Oh, God, that was painful.
I guess I'll list some other drivers which I could have considered making it into the playoffs. I could have, obviously, I just want to say, this was recorded on the first... Oh, sorry, the 20th of January. I don't know why I said it first, whatever. But other drivers I could probably consider making it to playoffs. I could maybe even... I was actually considering Roger Carew to make it to the playoffs, but I looked at his results and it was a bit...
That's a long shot, Roger
has
Carew.
a pretty good chance of making it to the playoffs. You can maybe, like, I don't know, like, you can maybe say, like, Corey Heim.
Oh, God.
Garage, you can definitely say him to make it to the playoffs. Tyler Ankren for Hattori Racing Enterprises. You can maybe even say Daniel Dye.
Oh, God, okay. Nah. Daniel Dye? Nah. Daniel Dye. Ain't no way I said Roger Cruz and Daniel Dye. I mean, that's just because of GMS Racing. It's because Ankfinger is in. I did say Corey Heim. I said Tyler Ankrum for some reason. I don't know why I said Tyler Ankrum. I did say Corey Heim, but that was... Oh, okay, alright.
GMS Racing. Or if you really, really want to go left field, you can even say Chase Purdy. Obviously, no hard feelings to Chase Purdy, but he is a bit of an interesting driver, we'll say. And I don't know how well he's going to go for Kyle Busch Motorsports, but we shall see about that.
So that is my playoff predictions. I got 8 out of 10. So actually not too bad. Friesen, that was just a bit of an unlucky moment. and Haley Deegan, that was very much of a long shot. So, yeah. So that's really about it for me. I'll do the other playoff predictions as well for the other series, for Cup and the Xfinity Series. I don't know how wrong I'm going to be on those, but I guess we'll find out there. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys next time in the next one. Goodbye.